All right, you guys win. This is an unofficial episode of my fantasy draft series as we will continue to sim forward and see what Vitaly Fedorov becomes. Now, I have already gone through an extra season, and the Florida Panthers won the Stanley Cup. But by the way, 100 rated goaltending. I should point that out. Michael DiPietro, we got rid of him because he jumped up to an 88 overall at the start of the last season. But yeah, as you can see, we lost in the Cup final to the Panthers. Pretty rough. But beat the Preds, and then 2 Game 7 victories over Minnesota and the San Jose Sharks. As far as the Chicago Wolves, really good season. Lost in the first round. Tell me if you've heard that before. Looking at the player stats really quick, Clayton Keller, Connor McDavid, and Michael Dal Cole, still our top line, had a really strong season. I'm just going to jump through the rest of this. There was quite a few changes, but the main man, Vitaly Fedorov, up to a 93 at 22 years old. People, I was asked, don't you want to know how much, is he going to be better than Carey Price, basically? I might not have to wait that much longer, and Alexei Markov's actually up to an 84. Goaltending down in the AHL is a little bit rough. Zadina and Furtak both had 92 points. That is the most points I think I've seen in an AHL season. Unbelievable. And for Furtak, he's a defenseman. He's not even like that offensively gifted. 90 offensive awareness probably helps. But yeah, holy shit, what a season for him. I guess we'll quickly take a look at the awards before I will get back to the sim. I'm not going to do anything live, of course. Takes far too long. But 2 consecutive years now, we are no longer the Cup champions. Alex Nylander won the Art Ross Penner for Chicago. Takes the Hart and the Norris. Lady Bing goes to Verona. Did we take home any hardware? Yes, we did. Vezina Trophy to Vitaly Fedorov, as well as the Jennings for the second season in a row. Down in the AHL, we're certain to take home some hardware, aren't we? Yes, we are. Furtak, the MVP of the league. Karalahti was the leading goal scorer, surprisingly, as my dog's freaking hell out. Hopefully that's not too distracting. He was also the Rookie of the Year, Furtak, the Eddie Shore Award winner. So a pretty strong year for the Wolves, but more playoff disappointment. Realistically, we might only be going to the start of the next season because Fedorov could jump to a 95 and 96. There's no way of knowing. But let's see what happens. 2 years in the books since we've stopped actually following the series. No Cup wins. Fedorov continues to progress, though. All right, guys, we've reached the preseason. Only the preseason. Vitaly Fedorov is a 95 overall. Let's sim at least one more year. Let's go a full calendar year. We'll get to the preseason next year, and I think that'll be the stopping point. I don't want to sim another 3 years until he's, 27 and can no longer grow in overall. But yeah, 95. All right, guys, another season is in the books, and the New York Islanders are your Stanley Cup champions. However, we did go back. We got swept. So we've made it back to the finals 2 seasons in a row now and lost both times. We beat the Oilers in 7 in the first round, Mini in 5, San Jose in 5, and then we lost. The Chicago Wolves made it to the second round against the eventual Calder Cup winners, the Grand Rapids Griffins. So, yeah, pretty disappointing to make it back to the Cup final. You take a look at some of the point totals. Philip Brendel, pretty funny. 1 goal, 37 assists. Philip Zadina was on the roster all year, 33 points. Wade Duncan, only 30. But a couple of other guys. Furtak, 25 points, not too bad. He hasn't gotten any better, which is a bit disappointing, but we did have him on the team. We also had Graham Scarlett, who is the 8th overall pick in the 2024 draft. Oh, and Jesus McCauley made the team as well. He's up to an 85. Aside from that, the big name, of course, Vitaly Fedorov, still a 95. I am going to sim to the start of next season. I might sim next year. I don't know. I don't even... To be honest, I between the last update and this one, played a little bit of FIFA, and yeah, FIFA doesn't normally piss me off, but when you're playing Pro Clubs, the EASHL equivalent, and you're up 1-0 in the final minute, and your computer own goals it, you're gonna be a little bit fucking salty, which I am right now. But whatever, I can laugh it off. Nolan Patrick takes home the Art Ross and the Hart Penner again for the Hawks. Did we get any hardware at all? Fedorov, no longer the reigning Vezina or Jennings winner. We got fuck all for trophies, so that's disappointing. What about in the AHL? Did we get anything? Alex Killorn down there now. Anything? Wow, Michael DiPietro's in the minors? Holy shit. That's larceny. What? Let me go check what his overall is. We didn't get any hardware at all this year. So it said he was in Manitoba. I traded him to Winnipeg. He was an 88 when I traded him. He was an 88 overall. Let's see what he is now. What the hell? He's down to an 85. Wow, so they really screwed him over. God is my witness, grandfather's grave. He was an 88 overall when we traded him. But hey, if they don't want to take advantage of him, that is fine. But anyway, let me sim forward to the start of the next season, and we'll see if Vitaly Fedorov has improved. So rather than just simming forward a bit, I decided to sim the rest of the season. The Dallas Stars are your Stanley Cup champions in 2027. However, the Chicago Wolves finally won the Calder Cup. How do you like that? Finally taking home some hardware. Unfortunately, we lost in the first round this time out to the Calgary Flames in 7 games. But the Chicago Wolves, like I said, went on to win the Calder Cup. So we should still be taking home some hardware. At least, hopefully. The roster changed quite a bit. Connor McDavid certainly returned to form with 96 points. His team has changed so much, to the point where I'm not even going to, be like, oh, here's this guy, and this is where we got this guy. Like, nah, it is what it is. But Vitaly Fedorov's up to a 96. He was a 97, I think, at one point. So I think, as much as I don't want to, he had a .938 save percentage in the regular season. It's like, do we keep going? In the playoffs, he was miserable. Absolutely miserable in those 7 games. But, yeah, I don't know how much further to go. Obviously this isn't the most exciting thing for me to do, but I know people really want to see where he caps out. Taking a look, though, at the player awards, Art Ross goes to Adam Masherin, whatever, on Boston. Vitaly Fedorov wins the Hart Trophy for the 2nd time in 4 seasons. Penner, once again, your Norris winner. Masherin, another award there. Bolesky, not Matt Bolesky, as he wins the Calder. Jake Oettinger, I need to learn how to pronounce that. Regardless, he won the Conn Smythe. The Vezina goes to Fedorov for the 3rd time in 4 years. He also takes home the Jennings once again. He also took home the Ted Lindsay Award. So Vitaly Fedorov returning to form. Down in the AHL, we're at least guaranteed the playoff MVP award. Furtak takes home the Defenseman of the Year award, the Eddie Shore. The best goaltender went to Rajala, so that's not bad. Furtak also the MVP in the playoffs. Nice. Now, Fedorov was, 24? So I think we have to go forward just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Because I don't want to put this video up and then have people be like, oh no, go till he's 26. We'll just keep going. Alright guys, I join you after the first round of next year's playoffs because I want to show you this so that you believe me. Vitaly Fedorov. Vitaly Fedorov is a 98 overall. This is it. I'm not going to sim up to make sure he hits 99. He is a 98. That is close enough. He is the highest rated player I have ever had in a series. McDavid hit 97. I believe Esa Hall back in the Vancouver days was a 96, 97. So let's do this. We had a 58-win season. Can we win the cup in our final sim? Let's do this. And in a way, I definitely hope that Fedorov hits the 99 overall mark, although right now it's looking a bit rough. We lost our first 2 games to the Minnesota Wild. But yeah, I'm not going to sim. I'm not going to keep simming for 1 overall point. Bottom line is, he is a monster. It's a damn shame that the series ended when it did, but like I said, it was absolutely necessary, and we ended up beating the Wild in 7. But like I said, it is what it is as far as the series ending. There was just too much success to keep it interesting. But we are back in the Western Conference Final again against the Edmonton Oilers. McDavid's actually up to a 98 as well. Has he hit 99? No, he hasn't. Still a 98. I'm actually going to go best lines, and it actually drops Duncan down. I'm going to switch that back out myself, and then the AHL, go best lines and see what that changes up. Both teams still in the playoffs, as far as I know. But certainly hoping he can hit that 99 overall here, and then mission accomplished. Regardless, 98, like I said, is good enough. This is it. Let's see if we can walk away with 1 more cup. We have a 3-2 series lead going to Game 7 against Edmonton. Are we going to the final? Probably not. Yes, we are. Beautiful. We are going to the Cup final against the Washington Capitals. One last time. Can we get one last cup? We have lost in the final 3 times. What, 2 times, right? 2 or 3 at this point. McDavid's still a 98. Let's see. Has he hit 99? Damn it. Go up 1 more point. That's all we need. Go up 1 more goddamn point. It's the last year of his contract, too. So, I imagine he'll be looking for at least $10 million. Frickin' Keller. I was thinking Dow Cole. It was Clayton Keller. Asked for like $11 million on his last contract. Can we beat Washington? If we do, I think Fedorov will hit a 99. 1 more win, please. I don't care about season tickets. Are we going to get it? Yes, we are. Overtime, Game 7 on home ice. The Blues win the Cup. The Chicago Wolves win the Calder Cup. It's a clean sweep for the franchise as we finally wrap up this series. Beautiful. A perfect ending. Did Fedorov hit a 99? He didn't. You can see he's a 97. He's a 98 because of morale. Very possible he could hit a 99 because I can't sim forward anymore. It is so boring. And it makes me think like, oh, I could be doing other stuff, like a Red Wings episode right about now. So yes, Vitaly Fedorov could have been the first 99 overall player. Very well might be, but I can't sim anymore. I cannot. So we are going to end it there with another cup, another Calder Cup as well. But taking a look at the last regular season totals, 100-point season for Connor McDavid. Not too shabby. And then the awards. 1 last cup for the Blues. A beautiful sight. Second consecutive Calder Cup for the Wolves. McDavid was the Art Ross winner. Fedorov, another Hart Trophy. The Lady Byng went to McDavid. Another Conn Smythe for our team. This one goes to Fedorov. He also wins another Vezina. Another Jennings. McDavid gets the Selke as well. Surprising. The Lindsay Award, the Ted Lindsay Award to Fedorov. And then McDavid with the Rocket Richard. Down in the AHL, did we take home any hardware? Yes, we did. Stahl was the MVP of the playoffs, and that is that. So there you have it, guys. Vitaly Fedorov is a monster. A beast who could very well hit 99 overall. But I'm gonna leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. Nah, just kidding. Let's go to the preseason. If he's not a 99 by the preseason, though, I'm done. I swear. Guys, I didn't even have to go to the preseason. All I had to do was go to the re-sign phase. There you have it. It's official. Vitaly Fedorov, a 99 overall. There you have it. I don't know if 100 overall is possible, but there you have it. 99 overall, Vitaly Fedorov. How much money is he looking for? Yeah, you know, $10 million just a shade under 11. Not too bad. But that's it. That's official. This series is over. Vitaly Fedorov, a 99 overall. You are welcome.